up. Stop. Shut the fuck up. If that hasn't happened, they're going to let you do it. They're going to let you do it this time. He said it's been suppressed every other time. This time, they're waiting for someone to publish. They're ready. They're waiting. There are SSP motherfuckers that are fucking twiddling their thumbs. Like, is Amy not going to publish soon? Gah. We've been influencing this bitch forever. Doesn't she know we want her to publish? Jesus. Like, there's multiple people doing that right now. And on the other side of the fence, there's multiple parties looking at each other like, didn't we tell this bitch 3 years ago that we kill people for this? Is she not listening? What is she doing? She's still doing it? What? We told her we were going to kill her 3 years ago. So I have these two different scenarios floating constantly in my life where I have people being like, do it, do it, do it. You're the one, do it. And then I have multiple people being like, they're going to kill you. Don't do it. They're going to kill you. I have like multiple of these whispers in my ears. I can't even describe it. It's crazy. And then I even have the people that are like, this happens too. They're like, you know they kill people for this, right? And they're like, because you're a young woman, they're gonna rape you before they kill you too. And I have people digging through my panty drawer, breaking into my apartment, digging through my panty drawer so that I know this. Like, I have crazy fucking threats going on right now. And it's stressing me out. It's stressing me out, dude. I'm stressed.
Jeremy, we saw it in real life. We went down to the to a Walmart Supercenter, and Amy had in her mind to go get this the nicotine patches. She actually mentioned it to me at the apartment. And
I know they are.
Got you now! I'll kill you! God damn it!
Signature ability ready.
One less asshole to worry about.
excellent, Jeremy. Amy plans on coming down for the Alzheimer's experiment. Can you have those cameras on hand to give her physically? I don't know if they're checking the mail. They're definitely.
One less asshole to worry about.
Well, so I was living in an apartment with my ex-boyfriend for 6 months, right? I moved back home with my parents because of this shit. Because people kept breaking into our apartment, and they would only do it when we were gone together in the same vehicle. Like, I would leave in the same vehicle, and then we would come back together. The first time we noticed the break-in, we came home, and there was a micro USB charger plugged into the wall, left there, cut in half with a knife, with the wire exposed on, and like both halves, like half of it is plugged into the wall and half of it is just sitting on the counter, and it's cut in half with a knife. What the fuck? What the fuck? The second time we noticed someone had been in the apartment is really fucking weird. Because the night previous, it was like in the summer, and he had opened the bedroom window, the master bedroom window, to let the breeze in because he was hot. And I said, you know what? I'm really cold. Can you please, we were going to bed. I was like, I'm really cold. Can you please close the window? Because I feel the breeze. It's making me cold. And he said, yeah, I'll close it. And he pretended to close it, but he didn't. And the next morning, I noticed the window's still open. Motherfucker lied to me. He said that he closed the window, but he didn't. But at that point, it was hot, so I left it open and I left. He was gone to work. I noticed the window was still open. I go to work, I leave it open. I come back like an hour later and the window is closed. Like somebody witnessed that interaction that I asked him to close the window and he didn't. He lied to me. He said he closed it. He didn't. I noticed it was open the next morning. I left without closing it. I came back before he came back. The window was closed. Because somebody was like, I'm going to close this window for this girl. She asked him to close it. He lied. He didn't. I'm going to go close it right now. It wasn't him. He was at work. The third time we noticed someone had broken in, he plugged in a pair of Bluetooth headphones to charge into a micro USB right as we left. We go to the bar. It's like a Sunday afternoon. We go to the bar and we work for a while together in one car. We come back. The headphones are unplugged. They're exactly where we left them. He plugged them in at 36% battery. We left. We come back. They're unplugged. They're at 36% battery, which means someone unplugged them almost immediately after we left. And so I'm like, that's weird. What are they dicking with the headphones for? I walk into our bedroom, and my panty drawer has been dug through, and there are pairs thrown on the floor, so that I will notice that my panty drawer has been dug through. And I'm like, I'm pissed now.
They're not panties that you wore, right?
No, like, they dug through the door. Like, every girl has impractical panties that she gets for, like, bridal showers, birthdays, bachelorette parties. You have your fucking... You never wear them. They're in the bottom of your panty drawer. You forget about them. They dug through my panty drawer, and they pulled out the impractical ones. They pulled out the impractical ones I never wear, and they threw them on the floor so I would notice. And I was like, I'm fucking pissed now. No, dude. It's fucking real. They have touched my panties. It's fucking real.
No, but they're not doing it because they're not doing it for that reason. They're doing it to fuck with Amy.
No,
And
it's
they're doing me too. Jeremy, did you see those emails I sent? Those emails I received about talking about my. No, not my.
damn, that's bad.
No, they're going after my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a threat. If they're just trying to fuck with me, but they sent me an email with an invite to edit a document. So I opened up the document. The document was called the Falcon Space Camp. I opened it up. It's basically kids between the ages of 8 to 11, and Ashira is 8, can go on this adventure of a lifetime, millions of years in the future, with the USC Hawkeye, United Space Command, probably Hawkeye time machine, millions of years in the future. Are they
with the robot?
What the fuck is going on here? So I actually contacted them, and I was like, straight out from the beginning, I am open source. I said, I don't know if time machines are possible. It's kind of, I believe it. I just wanted to explain to them that they probably made a mistake here because I am Falcon Space Program, not the Falcon Space Program, which was the email that they used for it. Basically, people went to extreme lengths to fuck with me.
That happens, man. I'm sorry.
Put some holes in them!
Okay.
I believe we have an
Who's
intruder!
Stan? Okay, never mind. Yep.
Put him down! Safety! Solid! This cover's useless now! Perfect angle, perfect range!
you seen one? Yes. What have you seen? Why are you into this? What's your reason? What's your motivation? What have you seen? What do you know? From like childhood.
Never should have come here.
Yeah.
Oh shit! They're hitting us from the other side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never should have come here.
I love that book.
Gotta find some protection. Found you. Keep them covered while they move.
There's plenty of room at the bottom. There's plenty of room at the bottom, man. Been there, done that. Okay. I've got it printed here somewhere from like a decade ago. But really? I was asleep. Mark was like, we should go. You need to watch Jeremy live. And I'm like, I'm fucking. Really? I was like, I'm fucking tired. I'm going to bed. I'm sorry. I met him in Huntsville. Oh, whatever. I took them to drinks that night. Hal and Lou. I don't know. You maybe don't know my history.
Shove them back.
Hal has been to my house like 3 times. Like to my personal home. I was living in Seattle for like 3 or 4 years. I was doing the entrepreneur thing. I had like an encryption company where I was like doing encrypted, like end-to-end encrypted file storage stuff for like privacy, security, whatever. And so I was in Seattle and my dad got poached by this weird-ass investor. Long story. Weird-ass investor poached my dad out of NASA. And this weird-ass investor who lives in Austin, Texas, he's a real estate investor in Austin, Texas, made all his money doing real estate for GE in Moscow. Whatever. This investor brings Hal to our house 3 times. I was present for one of the times. I happened to be home from Seattle at the same time that Hal came over. And I sat with him in my dining room over there at the dining room table. And he was talking about ultra-terrestrials. And basically, ultra-terrestrials are like, he talks about extraterrestrial, extra implies that they're from somewhere else. From the outside. Extra implies they're from not here. From outside. Ultra-terrestrial.
They're from the doll unit.
They're not necessarily from the outside. They're from here.
Oh, so they're like ascended beings, or
no.
Then they're you. High IQ.
No,
what are
they're not ascended. They look like you and me. They look like you and me. If you don't know, I don't know. Am I one? I don't know. I was born in Huntsville, Alabama, in the West Wing of Huntsville Hospital in Madison County, Alabama. On a Saturday around midnight, I was born. I don't know. One burger. So I was told. Which is funny. My current gynecologist, OBGYN, the man that does my pap smears every year, gave birth to me in Huntsville Hospital 32 years ago. It's like my current gyno did my delivery 32 years ago for my mom. It's some small town shit. But no, so Hal talks about ultra-terrestrials, and they're from here. But Ultra, why are they so much better? Why are they so much better from here? He's not anymore, yeah. Yeah. Ultra, they're from here, but why are they so much better? Do you have a guess? Ultra. I've never Googled it. I don't know. I sat at my dining room table. The man was talking about ultra-terrestrials. I've never Googled it. I don't know. Keel with a K? I don't know anything about that. I was telling Mark. Mark tells me about these conspiracy theories, and I'm like, dude, I have never been interested in aliens. I was born in Huntsville, Alabama, to the technical lead of the PRL. I'm like the propulsion princess of Huntsville, Alabama, the propulsion capital of the world, totally by accident. 100% by accident. I was born into this shit. I have not sought out any information about aliens whatsoever. I've sought out zero information about aliens. Everything I know is from direct experience. Everything I know is from direct experience, and people I know being like, dude, have you heard about the aliens? I have this evidence, smoking gun. I have never Googled aliens ever. I don't know what the current theories are. I have no clue. Well, so the ultra-terrestrials, I'll just tell you. The ultra-terrestrials, I think, have you heard of the P-52s and the P-47s? Do you know what that is? They're us from the future. They're from here. They are you. They are me. They're from here, from the future. P-47 is present plus 47,000 years. P-52 is present plus 52,000 years. And basically there's a calamity, right? So there's like a apocalypse scenario in the near future. It wipes out most of like everything, man. And there's the ones that go underground and survive, right? And then there's the ones that somehow stay on the surface and miraculously don't die. And the two... Okay.
We need that tank. Put him down. Throw them back. Getting our rank.
I probably know who it is. Keep going. Well, I mean, I can probably tell you who he works for. That's not Lockheed. If you give me more detail. I've never heard of the man. If you give me more detail, I can tell you who he works for.
I Michael at AlienCon. He seemed like a pretty dear kind of guy. He's very shy and timid, and I don't think he's really working for anybody. He's just an historian. Like, he doesn't really care about the current affairs. He's an historian of facts. He's like Poland.
He works for Northrop. Northrop. He works for Northrop.
Here.
Dude. Northrop. Lockheed? Fucking no. Boeing? Fucking no. Northrop is Northrop. It's Northrop. Keep talking and listen. God. Wait, months before what was happening? Okay. Where does he live? Was he hinting at Corona in November? Or what? It is. What do they say? When? The shit was popping off when? Good. You know what? I'm looking at my Outlook calendar right now to see what I was doing in November. I can tell you right now, I had Corona in November of last year. That's a long story. That's a long story. I had Corona in November of last year. December 16th, what was I doing then? Hold on. Here it is in my Outlook. Plasma thruster discussion. Okay, I was negotiating with Maxar about selling them a plasma thruster